whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
So embarrassing. What is this?
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. 10.
9.
Open fucking door. I'll call my mom. Call my mom. Bitch,
I want you guys to recognize the feminine way these boys are moving and operating. You cannot tell the difference between them and their mother as far as behavior goes, which is why women shouldn't be raising men, or honestly anybody, even the little girls. All these kids need their father, and their father needs to be an upright and proper man. But because we have a culture that has encouraged, women to forego the father in their children's lives to a point where it's not even expected anymore, this is what you end up with. Shout out to Asmund Gold. Let's keep it pushing.
you know how to count, ho. Show 4 out of that. Dad, do that. You can open the door.
As a parent, I'd be really embarrassed if this was my kid. You get caught stealing in CVS, this is an IQ check. This kid should not graduate 5th grade. He shouldn't be allowed to go to middle school until he can steal a candy bar and not get arrested.
And here's the amazing part. Every single color shoplifts. Let's not sit here and clutch our pearls and be holier than thou. All colors, every single ethnicity shoplifts. And all of them, to an extent, when caught, pretend as if they've done absolutely nothing wrong. But if you've been paying attention to body cam footage over the past couple of years, you know that the darker the skin, the more self-righteous the indignation.
Open up this door before we break this bitch. Break some up in this bitch. I'm God. You guys must be dumb.
He's going with the bottle?
I will trash this off.
I bet you will. You know what they need to do? You know what they need to do with a situation like this? They got to get the parents, and they got to put the parents in jail.
Oh, Asmund, you keep saying parents with an S. That's not how it works anymore, bud. I mean, for gentlemen such as you, because his dad, and not rest in peace, but condolences on your father having cancer. I've been down that road before. But there's no S in that sentence. They are raised by a parent, a single mother. And that's the biggest problem, no matter what the race of the individual, of the perpetrators are.
Well, about that. When the kids eventually got home, the mother decided it was a good idea to make
Oh, no. We gonna go.
Jail.
Well, about that. When the kids eventually got home...
This clown show is the mother. This clown show is the mother. Guys, the hair off rip, but the energy, the attitude, they all pick it up because this is the only example those young boys have. That's it. And that's the problem. There's a young man at my church. I mean, he was younger than them. He has to be about like 4 or 5 years old. I'm walking with his grandmother because she asked me to get something out of the car with her. And he's walking with us and he goes, "Give me the thing. Take this." And he's very rude to his grandmother. So I had to check him. I was like, look, that's not how men handle business, bro. We say please. We say thank you. We say yes, ma'am. We say no, sir. It's easier to get through life being nice. You know what he did immediately afterwards when he needed something else from his grandmother? He said, please. I gave that boy a big high five and I was like, my man, there we go. And it's because him, like these young boys, don't have a father in their life. And the only men they ever come in contact with are the simps that the mother let around them, who won't check them because, hey, they just try to clap some cheeks. That's it.
Mother decided it was a good idea to make a TikTok and make sure everyone knew they weren't actually poor and call everyone else broke.
Let me address this motherfucker. Let me sit up. What y'all got to say to me?
Can people stop saying they mama poor?
No, they can't. And honestly, all you should be taken at this point. When these are the results of your parenting, would it even be worse for them to be with the state? What's the difference? I'm confused. Like, we go through all this to sit there and be like, oh my goodness, well, women, they're so strong and they're so independent and they raise these children right. No, they don't. And this is far from the only example. My sister, she's raising my nephew, and he takes on her mannerisms because she's the only influence in his life daily. And my biological sister and my nephew, that's not her actual son. He's the son of our niece, but our niece is just like this weird haired ass lady right here, a ratchet. No, these ratchets should not be raising these kids by themselves. If there's some, and I don't mean to sound like Margaret Sanger, but shit, man. If you guys pulled the trigger on feminism and black female liberation all at the same time, so they get so offended by Margaret Sanger wanting to cull the black community, but then we look up all these years later, and this is what happens when you don't. So who's really in the right and who's really in the wrong?
Can't afford food. Our mama can't afford food. And second of all, we fully dressed. We got more money than you, bitch. She make more money than you. She got.
Yes. Then y'all shouldn't be stealing. It's the ultimate way to but not just stealing. It's lying. You're clearly lying, and her permissiveness in this is a big part of the reason why I go on the tangents that I do. Because women are just too permissive. They allow any and every type of behavior, and the reason why she got pregnant by y'all daddy is because she knew he wouldn't be around to check y'all on these types of things. So now she's sitting there, she probably sent them out. It was like, yo, go get me my snacks.
Else, she paid her own bills. She got more shit than you. You broke, you ain't getting no more shit. And that was not food inside that bag. That was snacks and toys.
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like the fuck.
Matter of fact, everybody steal.
But yeah, and everybody in the comments talking about they mama this, they mama that. Bitch, my mama did not know they was stealing. Bitch, that was not with my mom.
Because there's no way that you are raising your kid the right way and he crashes out in CVS with a bag full of bullshit trying to leave the store. Like, at least teach him how to steal. These kids don't know what the hell they're doing. So they don't even have a dad around that's teaching them how to do it the right way. Their mom isn't keeping them.
And that's one of the more important things. That's one of the more important things. It's not that my dad used to say all the time, it ain't that you did it, it's that you got caught. Right? Like, everyone, because to an extent they're correct. Everyone does do these things. And I'm not sitting here condoning it in the slightest. But there's a right way and a wrong way to go about doing things. And when you get caught, guess what? You did it the wrong way.
Home, these kids, honestly, like, somebody got to take care of them. The parents are their getaway drivers. Their parents taught them to do this. Well, then their parents.
You keep saying parents with the S, Asmongold, but no, it's just parent, and you've already seen the parent. So, real talk, these three are lost causes. They genuinely are. They'll all end up dead or in jail in the next 10 to 15 years. We could book it. Because, and this is the most important part, young men, the world will never see you the way it sees your mama, even if you do the whole trans thing. That's just not how that works. The world does not view men the same way they do women. Meaning, you can't get away with things that your mama will get a slap on the wrist. You will get a bullet in your head. You may disagree though. That's what comments are for. Till the next one.